beats on me when someone knocks you down. Do that again.
Get right up again.
Hey y'all, thanks for joining me again. Today's video I want to focus on something a little different for anybody who's new to duck hunting out there. Even people who've been duck hunting longer than me, this video might be helpful to you. Now, I'm not professing to know the best way to do anything, but big part of duck hunting are our decoy spreads and decoy setups, okay? Now, you're getting up first thing in the morning, you're out there in the water, it's dark, you're in your waders, you know, it's hard enough walking through all that muck and shit. To make matters worse, you're going in there, and I know it, some of you, you're carrying a bag like this with about 24 of these wrapped up just like this. Weight at the end, about, I don't know, 8, 12 feet of this nylon cord, right? Been unraveling, tossing. Oh my God. And then afterwards, when you gotta clean them up, you gotta roll them back up, right? And what? The nylon cord, it's all wet. It's getting your gloves wet or getting your hands wet. Maybe it's cold out. It's not too cool. Back in the bag, right? The edges of this base here, they're all jagged and tattered from all the times you've used your decoys. They're getting stuck on the bag. Oh, is there an easier way? Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. And it's the Texas rig. If you're not familiar, now you are. So what I want to show you in today's video is very simple, and I think it'll make your hunt a lot easy. So let's dive right into it. By the way, I want to show you how I did this inexpensive as well. Some people want to spend a fortune making a Texas rig for their decoys. All the best to them. Obviously, the better supplies you buy, the longer these things are going to last. I found a way to do it pretty cheap, and I find it to be just as durable. So, we're going to start. What you need are decoys. 12 is a good starting point. Get yourself 6 hens and 6 drakes, all in just whatever position, doesn't really matter. Okay, Flambeau makes some really nice stuff. You can get a dozen of them for $40, usually at the end of the season on sale, if you wait it out. So keep an eye out for sales. Get yourself some decoys, all right? The next thing you're gonna want is PVC Whistling Wind decoy cord. Some real strong stuff. It's got some give, it's got memory, it's tough, it's not gonna crack, it's not gonna pop, it's not gonna stretch, it's gonna hold your decoys for the task I'm going to explain to you here. So, you get yourself a roll of this for 15 bucks, okay? You find it on sale for 10 bucks, usually if you keep an eye out at the end of duck season, okay? Next thing you're gonna need is a pack of swivel snaps, something you would find in your fishing tackle, okay? Get some heavy duty ones. What you're gonna do, after you have a pack of these, which are only gonna cost you about 5 to 8 bucks tops, is you're gonna run that duck line through it, okay? Like so. The reason I stress this is because you need to tie knots on this end and on this end, and you need to have this swivel riding freely in between it, okay? So, 6 feet of your cord is what you need first and foremost. And don't forget, leave the swivel on the line. Next, on one end of your line, you're going to tie an overhand knot over the same piece of line, forming a loop at the end, okay? Simple, overhand knot, loop formed, okay? Don't go through the trouble of crimping it and all that shit. It takes more time, costs more money. On the other side of your line, you're going to fasten a weight. See these? Refrigerator magnets I picked up at the dollar store. They're $1 a piece, so you do the math. Now, your snap swivel that's running between both knots, your weight and your loop, is now trapped between the two. So what you're going to do is take your swivel snap and clip it to one of the ends of the base of your decoy. Now your duck is safely and securely on the line. The knot from the loop won't pass through the swivel, so it locks into place. And the same thing goes for the other side. When you toss your ducks into the water, your weight drops to the seafloor, catching whatever's down there, whether it be rocks, seaweed, or the bottom, and it holds fast, creating an anchor for your decoy. Now your ducks aren't going anywhere. And in unison, this is how they all work. We take the loop end of our cord, we put it on a carabiner, like so, and repeat 11 more times. When you're finished, your decoys are going to look something like this. Here I have 6 wood ducks and 6 green-winged teal, and they're all nice and neatly together. No tangles up here on the line, as you can see, and this cord up above where the camera can't capture is all attached to a carabiner. Right here I have a wired gear strap with a rubber coating. You can pick these up at hardware stores like Home Depot for $8 a pop and get one that's over a foot long. And you wrap them up, you bring them down to the base here where all your weights meet the swivel snaps, okay? And you've got secure decoys, no tangles in your line. You can clip on your carabiner to your waders, your jacket, your pants, your gear bag, your canoe, your kayak, your boat, whatever. And it's secure and it's out of the way. You're not gonna have any issue. If you're too cheap to buy the gear tie, you can tie a knot with the cord around here and it will do the exact same job. The monofilament is so thick that it won't knot on itself so tightly that you can't unknot it. So, if you've been going to the swamp, bringing one of these freaking laundry bags packed with 24 plus decoys, and it's a pain in the ass, what I've just taught you is going to reduce your time to at least half, if not a quarter of the time, okay? Once you take one of these decoys off of the swivel, when you're standing in the water at the spot, you simply throw the decoy, it sets in place, you can go and adjust it later. And you can spend more time virtually adjusting the ducks to make the perfect spread, as opposed to unraveling. Watch this, watch it again, share it with your friends. I'm not the first guy to spout how to rig your duck decoys in the Texas rig fashion. It's a very popular way to string your ducks, but I highly recommend it for all you newbies. If you want to cut time out of your setup and cut stress out of your setup and put more focus on what you're really there to do, which is get the birds. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. I hope you freaking learned something, and stay tuned, because next time I'm going to show you what I bring to the duck blind with me. My duck bag, what kind of shotgun I use, what kind of gear I wear, and what kind of ammo I prefer as well. So stay tuned, lots of cool content coming your way. This is Duck-Smucker. Have a good day.